This is how I. This is. This is how I made 20.
Okay, relax there. Just update, please, so I can post a link. There we go. Relax there. Copy. Okay. I think we're good. Now, let's figure out the draw. Our time frame draw on liquidity is buy side. Okay. There's a possible outcome of sell side liquidity down here. Are we going down there? So, okay. First thing I want to do here is identify both higher time frame draws on liquidity. Which one are we more likely to go to? Down there or up here? I'm going to say up here, obviously. Now, that means every lower time frame draw on liquidity is manipulation towards this higher time frame draw on liquidity. So, I'm going to drop down another time frame and try to find lower time frame draw on liquidity. Do I think we're going down here before we go here? No. Is it possible? Yes. But I honestly don't think that's the case as we look down into this hourly fair value gap. We can wick back down into it another time. Possibly take draw on liquidity here. Or we just take these sell side liquidity to the 7 a.m. lows. Let's check what ES is doing. 9:30 is in play now, but we also have 9:45 PMI. So I'm gonna take it slow here. Okay, so I think we could possibly move back down into here because the opening range gap is bearish. Okay. Asian range inverted fair value gap. See, I'm just going to wait for sell side liquidity to get taken. Once sell side liquidity gets taken, then I'm going to add in my analysis on the lower time frame for an entry. That doesn't look great. Yeah, that looks like we're just going to fall. Tesla on the other, I mean not Tesla, Nvidia on the other hand looks pretty bullish from that BISI. But back to here, not doing anything until we get that bearish run. load up my top step. Okay, we're ready. Now we're moving lower at 9:30 rapidly. We could have got an entry here if you were like one of those crazy people that like to catch the early manipulation at 9:30. A nice little 2-hour trade. But I'm gonna sit out on that for now. I'm just gonna wait for this to play out and then reverse back up higher. Because I think what's gonna happen on the 4 hours, we're gonna trade back down into this volume imbalance, the new week opening gap, possibly trade through it and then reverse up higher. So just to go back over what my analysis is for today, I'm marked out both buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity, like the more higher time frame draws, and I'm picking which one are we more likely to go to. Now we're really close to this one and we are pretty far from this one. So the odds already are pushing towards this buy side liquidity. Now that means I'm going to look at every bearish run as manipulation. So I need to identify manipulation to be able to have the right bias. So I'm anticipating that this 9:30, this bearish rally, if we move lower, is manipulation to then drive price higher up into this buy side liquidity. I'm going to wait 10 minutes before I'm going to do anything though, just because of PMI at 9:45. So I'm just going to take it slow. Not going to do much. But that 4-hour fair value gap, that looks like price wants to respect it so well. Like, to me, this honestly looks like I should take a short. And that's the draw on liquidity. Because, like, that's just, look at the respect on that on multiple hours on the inversion. It looks like we could go down there. But again, we just have buy side liquidity here, so I don't know if I want to do that. Price is also failing to displace below this order block. Sometimes, like right now, I'm gonna journal this, but my emotion is I don't want to. I have FOMO of missing out on this play because if it goes down there, I was like I could have easily caught that because I'm identifying the PD array right now. But because of my higher time frame analysis, I don't want to have FOMO. And I want to move away from that. So I'm going to journal my emotions. Feeling FOMO. Sit back. Wait for 9:45 p.m. Okay. I'm just going to sit back and wait. Let me use levels on this order block. So we've blown past mean threshold. Traded to the upper quadrant. Minute price traded back up to the 3-minute order block. Looks like it's gonna get respected and trade lower, but I'm gonna sit on my hands just for the sole purpose of PMI. And we're now sitting between two higher time frame PD arrays. So one's an hourly, one's a 4-hour. So I'm just gonna relax. Just gonna sit on my hands here. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm not gonna try to force anything. It's Monday. I don't want to blow my whole account on Monday, so I'm going to limit myself to one trade. Yeah. See, we're disrespecting this order block now. I want to see what's happening here in Nvidia. Where do we open? Okay, we're just consolidating. Tesla's up 3%, dude. Wow. Wow. Tesla is doing strong, man. Like, it's recovering. That's about a fly up. We're probably gonna go up to like 300 here on Tesla. Chipotle does not look good. Google, Nvidia. Okay, NQ is just chopping up right now. It's the first session, first 9:30 open of the week, so it's gonna chop. It's gonna take all the people rushing to get into positions. After PMI, probably around 10 a.m., that's when we're gonna have our actual setups forming. So we're just gonna sit here and wait. We traded down into consequent growth of the opening range gap, traded into the new week opening gap. Now we're trading away from it. Price is disrespecting the order block that it formed at around 9:30 in the 9:30 time frame. I'm gonna grab some more Tesla stock. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a reach right now. I think you would want to wait. Later on, price is going to move a little up higher and then probably trade back down to this order block. It's a little dangerous to just try to trade at the high, because we are at 246, but I think it could honestly be a good play longer term. Nvidia looks like a good buy though. Let's go back to NQ. Red folder in 6 minutes. Yep, guys. Red folder, PMI in 6 minutes. What do you guys think is going to happen? I want to see what my chat is feeling. Do you think we're going to go at 9:45 and take buy side? Do you think we're going to take sell side? Here, I'll mark it out. Okay. What do you think is going to happen at 9:45, guys? Do you think we're going to go and rally and take sell side, or are we going to go and take buy side at 9:30, or are we going to consolidate in the opening range gap? I'll tell you my predictions after I see a few, because I don't want my prediction to influence some of you guys. But I already said it, basically. Okay, we're moving higher 5 minutes prior to red folder. Yeah, Asian range up here. New day opening gap. See if there's any sort of rejection off of the new day opening gap. Buy side first. Okay, we got rejection off of the lower part of the new day opening gap. Okay, I'm going to say my prediction. My prediction is we are going to take sell side. I think just because of our higher time frame drawn liquidity up here, I think we need to have some sort of manipulation. And red folder news is a good time to have manipulation. I think we're going to displace lower below sell side, maybe trade back into this 4-hour fair value gap. And then we're going to trade up here, here, and here, and even higher for the distribution of the day. That's my analysis. I think sell side is next. But we could consolidate. We could take buy side. We could take sell side. Let's see what's going to happen. Potter says buy side. Corey says buy side. The author says sell side. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes until the new folder. Let me go back into Nvidia so I can just watch it. Oh. Tesla's just shooting higher. Nvidia's moving lower. We're basically like this in the stock market right now, so we could possibly just consolidate, but let me see what ES is doing. Is that SMT? No, it's not. We don't have SMT, so I honestly think we're the hard time for trial liquidity is buy side. So I think 945 is going to drive us lower. Consolidating after displacement. We're just going to move lower, take these lows, take the lows, fill out the opening range gap, and then move higher. But we don't know. 2 minutes, T minus 2 minutes until until red folder news. Hey, if any of you guys watch The Wolf of Wall Street, and I don't know if this is Burton, but what do you think about this hat? If you know, you know. I don't know if it's inverted and you can't read it, but if you know, you know. Okay, so we're rejecting off the new week opening gap. Which is my main buy side PD array. Or PD bullish PD array, not buy side PD array. Then we wick back into the new day opening gap, which is giving us rejection. 1 more minute until we got red folder, and then I'm going to be looking for some trades 5 minutes after red folder, probably. So far, we are on a winning streak, 3-day winning streak on stream. So let's hope that we can continue the winning streak to a 4-day winning streak today. We're just consolidating right now, so that makes me want to say that PMI is going to make us like shoot either higher or lower. Nvidia's back up to the positives. By the way, guys, we are almost at 400 subscribers. I think we're 1 or 2 subscribers away. So if you aren't subscribed watching, make sure to drop a subscription. We are 2 subscribers away. If there's 2 people that aren't subscribed, let's hit that goal. Let's hit that goal today. Okay, 9:45, and it looks like we're consolidating. Oh, it looks like we're going to buy side. Maybe. We don't know. I think we're just going to consolidate. See, this is what's really important in trading is you don't want to try to figure out what price is doing all the time. Like, oh, I need to figure out, okay, hit an inversion fair value gap, it wicked lower, blah, blah, blah. Sit back, set your draw on liquidities, buy side, sell side. And once it gets triggered, like act like an algorithm. Once price breaks sell side, now you're triggered for longs. Once price breaks buy side, now you're triggered for shorts. We're still too bullet. We're still too much in a premium for me to look for longs, and we're still too much in a we're not in a discount. Like ideally, we want to look for shorts, but we're still too close to the buy side liquidity on the higher time frame for me to want to look for shorts. So for now, I want to trade lower to look for anything. So far, 9:45 is consolidation. So far, none of the chat, including me, is right. But we could take sell side here with this bearish displacement if we displace below those lows. Right now, too many beginner traders are trying to wrestle with the market, trying to add positions, long, short, long, short, long, short. Right now, you just want to sit on your hands. Practice discipline, practice patience. We could displace lower here. If we break those lows, we're shooting lower and taking sell side. If we fail, then we could either consolidate or just move higher. Right now, I'm relaxing and I'm sitting on my hands. Back to the new day opening gap. Fully traded back from the 945 displacement. 4 hour looks like it has clear rejection. It wants to move higher. This is just a complete mess right now. But if you look here, right, price is rough. Where's price smooth? Up here. Where's price smooth? Up here. Up here. So we look for where price is made rough, and that's down here after taking sell side. At 9:30, price took sell side. I need London highs rated and manipulation to that 1 hour to be lower shorts. Yeah, I think just be careful because we have this buy side liquidity up here that we're very close to. So now that we took sell side, price is rough. What am I going to look at here? I'm looking at this order block. It's a big order block. But if we drop it down into quadrants, I'm trying to figure out, I could place my entry on the volume imbalance. 23. Drawn liquidity, that's 7 RR. It'll be less because I'll take partials. Asian highs up here. We'll just do 24. We'll round it up to 24. Okay, I'm gonna take a long order if we trade back down into that order block. Because price was made rough, price took sell side liquidity, hit the consequent encroachment of the opening range gap, and I think we're gonna continue up higher. But I might not get filled here as we are already trading away. I gotta turn off notifications on my phone. I'm getting a crazy amount of text. All right, buy side liquidity is taken. Let's see what price is doing now. I think we're gonna continue up higher. So again, I'm also keeping an eye on every single fair value gap and how price is gonna react to it. There's a volume imbalance here, so I'd have to draw it out like that, ICT says. But I think this is a breakish structure. As you can see, low, high, lower, low, higher, high. Trade back down into the 15-minute order block. Just need to look at every single fair value gap as institutional order flow, and if price respects the quadrant, the consequent encroachment of it, that is a low risk long that I can add some positions on. My eyes are down here. I'm looking here. Okay, we traded past consequent encroachment. I might get a fill here. See, you can anticipate that price is going to move deeper into the retracement if we didn't take sell side here. And I'm going to be careful with adding into my position here. We also have an inversion as well. Let's see how price closes here. Okay, I'm not ordering it yet. I'm not adding positions yet. I'm going to add 10.
Order filled.
I'm being careful here. I'm going to wait for price. And then I'm going to add 4. Wait for a rejection. Okay,
Order
I'm adding
filled.
4 positions. Okay. All right. We're in a position long. Uh, I don't think there's SMT. Yeah, there is SMT on the 1 minute. We're in long here, guys. Let me check where my entry is so I can have an accurate tool here. My entry is just a little bit above the order block, right here. Okay, here's the long position. Traded to past the upper quadrant of the order block, but didn't trade to the mean threshold, and then we traded away from it right away. Buy side liquidity is taken, but I want to see this high traded above again. Ideally, I don't want to see this low taken, but I'm still going to keep my stop loss down here. Five-minute order block trade or breaker traded into. As well as this inversion, but I'm going to get rid of it just because it traded through it. I'm just going to keep the order block here because there's a lot of makeup on my screen right now. I want to see price move higher here. So far, I'm not liking how we're slowing down. I want to see displacement to the upside very soon. Although we did take buy side liquidity, I think we're going to continue up to higher highs. And that's a break of structure instead of a draw on liquidity. Looks like we're staying up higher on the 1 minute. I want to see price just move up a little bit higher. I want to see what ES is doing. ES did not take buy side liquidity yet, so we might have SMT here. Just want to be careful. We are still in that hourly PD array, bearishly. But I want to see price continue up higher here. So far we have a decent reaction, but we are very fragile to price just flipping right away in a second because price is very volatile right now. Right now I want to see price just draw up higher here. Because price is made rough here, I don't want to see price go back there. By the way, I'm a little under the weather, so deal with me if I sound a little annoying or I'm coughing. Because I have a small cold. Okay, so far this is a sloppy entry. We're just chip chopping. I don't like how we failed to stay up higher. Okay, we're trading back down into the order block wick, maybe. No, that's not the order block wick. So far, we're just resting in the middle. I want to see price move higher, ideally. I'm also in a long, but based off of analysis, right? This is rough price action after taking sell side liquidity. Buy side liquidity is also taken, so it's likely for us to consolidate a little bit, but I want to see price draw to Asian highs. I want to see price also draw to previous day high. And then our higher time frame draw on liquidity here. And then these are some partials that we're going to take. But for now, we're just consolidating. Price is failing to displace higher and lower here, so I did get a decent entry because we're below the consolidation. Search and destroy, or seek and destroy kind of day. Very possible we can have a seek and destroy day. It looks like it is so far. Okay, we took that high there. I want to see price continue up higher. I don't want to see price trade back down there. See, that's what I don't like to see. I want to see price just move up higher and stay there. I don't want to see those big wicks after taking a swing high. Okay, yeah, see how we are lacking to reach higher? Okay, we traded down into that order block body. Very sloppy price action here. Very sloppy. Just trying to find some sort of projection, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take off some positions.
Order filled.
To scale this if it's a loss. We're back into the order block. Just because of how rough price is, these lows should not get taken. If it does, then that means our draw on liquidity is lower. And it wasn't this low at 7. Okay, yeah. So it looks like we might get stopped out here. Well, that's a 3-day winning. If I do, it would be the end of a 3-day winning streak on stream. But if I want to use some dumb analysis here, some retail logic, which doesn't work. Price is very volatile here. 10 a.m. Still in the position, by the way, guys. I think. Yeah, I am. That wasn't my stop loss, by the way. That is. I don't know why I had it there. Well, that's a decent sign that we traded lower. I told you these lows should not be taken because it's rough price action. And now we're trading higher. So that means we should not trade below consequent encroachment of this wick at all. Now I like this kind of reaction here. I survived the 10 a.m. wick. Why did I place my stop loss at 4.2? Like 4.1, the low. 3. Because that's the order block. That's my entry, my PD ray that I entered on. That's where I don't want to. That's where I want to see price react off. If it's gonna disrespect the one PD ray that I'm thinking price is gonna react off, I don't think it's gonna respect this little range here from this low to this low. Know what I mean? If it's gonna take this low, it's gonna take this, that, and that. I could be wrong. It could wick me out, but that happens, you know. That happens to everybody. This is also following my risk management model, so I'm just gonna sit back, relax. Okay, we're moving higher now, which is a good look. A safer option, you could put your stop loss at that low, you'll have a smaller RR trade, but it could be a safer option. I just don't think, like, if it's going to go and take this low, it's going to take that low. Now I want to see price take this high and displace higher. We wicked lower and took all the sell side that we needed to. We took out all the remaining buy positions except for me. And yeah, I want to see price just move up and draw to that high. I want to see this high act as a magnet. Same with this high, and then our higher time frame draw on liquidity here. Nvidia's up 0.5%. Tesla 3.5. Chipotle 0.6. Anything shooting on my watch list? Nothing crazy. Let's just keep it on a video so I can see it up here. And let's see what price is doing. I want to see, did we form SMT at the 10 a.m. wick? That low at 952 was taken. No, we didn't form SMT. But it's okay because we have SMT here, which was still respected. Okay, now we're in the inversion fair value gap here. Prior to 10 a.m. This should act as support to move higher. This inversion should act like a strong inversion. This inversion took outside the liquidity, then got displaced above. So this is a very strong PD array here. This is the ideal inversion fair value gap that ICT talks about. So if this gets disrespected, then I'm not liking my odds. I'm not liking the odds so far, but we could still close respecting it. If we close below there, then I'm not liking what price is doing. But it looks like we're going to close higher, respecting consequent encroachment of the inversion and of that fair value gap here. So let's draw it there as well. But because how sloppy price is, you see how sloppy price is. Price, you need to have room for price to wick. And you need to put into your head, like, okay, price is not clean. Does that mean that my entry is invalid? No. Does that mean that I could get wicked out? Yes. Should I put my stop loss? My camera died. I'll fix it. I have another battery. Should I put my stop loss to protect me from getting wicked out? Yes. If your draw liquidity is right, then all you need to do is just make sure that you're not going to get wicked out. And we're pretty far away from my stop loss, so if our drawn liquidity is right, then we should not get wicked out, but I could be wrong. Give me a second here, guys. Plugging in the camera. All right. Okay, so notice how price is respecting, not the inversion, but this here. So far, we are failing to take this high. I'm gonna fix my hat. There's also this value up here that we want to pay attention to. Okay, we bodied above it. Again, we could have another wick here. I don't want to see price take that low, so my stop loss is measured to that low. Very choppy, I guess. Afternoon will be better. Yeah, most likely. You know, it's either going to be choppy for the rest of the AM or it's going to displace very fast, very soon. But on terms of just a clean ride up to buy side, I don't think so. But I don't think this area from this low to that low, right? I don't think that area is to be touched at all. I don't think we want to go anywhere near that area if we are going to continue up higher. But just very messy price action. Let's see if this is the candle that's going to break these highs and body above it. Or is it just going to wick up back to that range and then wick lower? I want to see price break. If price break these highs and bodies above it, continues higher, that's now we're going to displace. But it's slowing down when it gets to that high, which means it's probably not going to take it. Oh, okay. Yeah, see? Now we displaced rapidly above those highs. Now I want to see, are we going to stay up there? Are we going to close up there? If we don't, I'm not liking it because ES took the high, but it's also in a 3 minute, 1 minute order block. Okay, yeah, I don't like that. So it looks like we're just gonna chop for a little longer. We have SMT here. So if that SMT gets broken, then I'm going to drag my stop loss up to that low. Because if this SMT gets broken, we should move higher from there. Price traded back down into the 1 minute BISI. That price has been reacting off of and rejecting a bunch of times. Price is rough here, so I don't want to see that low taken. I want to see price reject again. Okay, it's not. Took that low. Now, if we body below that, I'm probably going to get out. Back down to the upper quadrant of the order block. Remember keeping myself safe and keeping my composure because I could get wicked out. So I'm also telling myself like these wicks doesn't mean it's going down here. It could just be the sloppy price action coming in together. All I'm paying attention to is this fair value gap staying open? If it does it get respected? If it does, I'm closing my position. I'm not reversing my position. I'm not going to take short. My camera died. Or did it just unplug? There we go. Okay, so notice how that displacement got closed. So now we should continue up higher and break this SMT because we took some sort of swing low there, which is some sort of sell side liquidity, if we're not going to continue to chop. But my stop loss is protecting myself from getting wicked out as of there, and as of there. Very sloppy price action though. Yes, looks like it might continue up higher. Could keep that displacement there, trade back into it, then move higher. We're just leaving the opening range gap. very choppy price action, but if you zoom out and look into the bigger picture, guys, look at this order block that I entered on. Look how many times it trades into it, and it's just respecting it. It's rejecting to move lower. It's rejecting to close lower. It only traded past mean threshold once and bodied above it. So what this could be is displacement, consolidation, displacement, or this could be a fail to displace and move lower. As long, and then that's a loss, which is just okay. Like, everybody has losses in trading. Like, if anybody says that they don't have losses, even 3 losing days in a row, like, dude, look at them and just laugh and say you're not profitable. Yes, we are on a 3-day winning streak. Okay, I get a loss. Guess what? I'm still in profit from the past week. Today's Monday, so I'm not going to enter into any more positions if this trade loses. If the trade wins, I'm going to get out. It's a one and done type of day. Trades back into the order block. Let's see what happens here. Are we going to keep that displacement there, or are we going to move lower? Or, I mean, move higher. My eyes are here. Back into the order block upper quadrant. Okay, probably might get stopped out here, but this also could be another wick. Again, my only worry is if we body in down here. If we close down here, I'm gonna take a little bit off. Okay, I'm gonna take some off. What is the buy? Sell.
Order filled.
Just scale my position. We are still bodying above mean threshold. Okay. Might get wicked out here. It's the 5-minute doing. Yeah, these lows should not get taken if we're going to move higher. That's all rejection here. See what ES is doing. CS is not displacing as much as NQ is. YM took sell side liquidity. It's kind of reversing here. Oh, that's ES. I need to go on NQ. If this low gets taken, I'm expecting a displacement down to these lows and a lower low. This SIBI, we could move lower here. I'm probably going to get stopped out, but I'm going to keep my stop loss in play and just let price do its thing. Still in position here, and it doesn't look good, but look at all this price action. We could still just wick up. But look at the look at the respect on that SIBI there. I'm not gonna close just on the sole purpose of that SIBI. I'm gonna let it ride out and hit my stop loss because my risk management lets me. My previous winning trades let me. I lose this, I'm still in profit by a lot. Keeping an eye on that SIBI up there and that premium. That's what I don't like. See how we wicked up so much higher, but we ended up respecting consequent encroachment of that SIBI? But again, mean threshold is not getting body past. PM is probably going to be a better session. Patience, patience, patience. Okay, we're in that 1 minute SIBI. Does price trade past consequent encroachment? Here's the question. Okay, it wicked above it. I want to see it trade up higher though. Okay, yeah. So I don't think that SIBI is going to get respected. Boring trade. Really boring trade. I'll tell you that. I am like, I did already take 25% off of my position. But very sloppy price action, nothing nonetheless. Like sitting here and relaxing. Now, if we take that high, that's breaking SMT. ES is moving higher. This is high is where my eye is right now, guys. We take that high and we're breaking bearish SMT, which is a good sign. But we should displace above that high very fast if we are going to. I don't want to see it just slowly get taken. I don't like those big wicks again. Could we just trading into that VC in that order block? Okay. Good reaction on that BISI. Price looks to be cleaning up a little bit, like it's leaving some sort of gaps now in terms of this price action. Probably by 10:30 we'll have cleaner price action. Patience, patience, patience. Should we use the Tanya method? Let's use the Tanya method. Let's just brush price higher. Or paint it higher. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just bored at this point, guys. Hold on, let me. Let me delete this shit. NQ is disgusting today. But I think we're still gonna move higher. Okay, took the high again. I want to see the SMT highs get taken. almost got wicked out like twice. Very close. But now price is looking like it's reversing bullish. Just waiting for those highs to get taken. It's naughty, teasing me. There we go. And it was rapid. It was fast. Now I want to see price just continue up fast. Just low resistance liquidity run. Up, 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 up. That's what I want to see. Just continuing to go higher and higher and higher. If it fails to do that, I'm not liking it. I want to see price just shoot. I don't want to see any institutional order flow PD rate on the 15-second chart, 1-minute chart, whatever. I don't want to see anything get disrespected. I just want to see price continue up higher, 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 higher. I'm going to drag my stop up to this low here. Stop is now here. My dog is barking, sorry guys. So now that we took this high, what is ES doing? ES is ripping. ES took Asian highs while NQ is not. So ES is way higher than NQ right now. ES took all-time highs, didn't it? Yeah. So I'm looking at that high to get taken on ES. This high to get taken on NQ. I don't want to see anything get, you know, disrespected. We're still in the position. Not taking a partial yet, but I did drag my stop loss. That should just be the last strand, but I'm not dragging to that low just yet, just because of how we still have wicks. We still have bigger wicks. Oh, we have this BISI. I am still trading with Top Step. Yes, I am. Now we have this BISI here, which is the fair value gap that broke that swing high. So that's pretty strong. I want to see price just tap and go up. It's just a nice little tap. Or we can just body up higher. Okay, I want to see price move higher now. I don't want to see price reach for lower prices. I want to see price close up here in 10 seconds. Still respecting it. Smart money's probably entering on this fair value gap here with that low as their stop loss. This is what people are probably doing right now. That's the trade they're probably taking. And they would get stopped out. It took, I've been trading for 3.5 years. Sharo, so you could say it took me about 3.5 years to become profitable. Remembering, guys, that look at price action. I'm not dragging to that low because we could wick it and then move higher. I wanted price to just continue up higher after taking that high, but maybe we're not ready for a low resistance liquidity run yet. ES tapped into that BISI, so we should move higher from here. Remember, there's just these lows should not get touched. This is the order block that's been respected. How many times? Look at all this price action that just failed to body below mean threshold in this order block. So I'm holding strong into this trade. Price traded back down into this inversion, fair value gap, respect consequent encroachment, and I'm just holding. I'm just waiting. I'm being patient. I'm in my 8th and 9th month, basically start last December. Okay, that's good. So just right now, I would say demo trade. Don't force yourself into buying challenges. It takes a while to pass and get payouts, man. Like, you're being unreasonable if you think you're gonna get a payout in your first or second year. So to save yourself a lot of mental capital and money and time, stick to just continuing to learn price action, scaling your mental capital and your psychology and your models on demo, and just continue to learn every day. And then by the time you're making consistent results on demo, then move over. Okay, yeah, so definitely stop buying accounts. I didn't even buy a single challenge until my like second year. So yeah, just relax, sit back, demo trade. It's really like, dude, it takes time, you know. Just gotta be patient. You gotta be patient long term, you gotta be patient short term when you're in the markets. Patience is key in trading. The saying, all good things come to people who wait. You wait for your setup, you wait for your time, you demo trade, you practice, and eventually you'll find your niche. There's no set model out there that works. It's all just being able to read price properly. And since some weeks I'm looking into NQAS because I can organize my day better waiting for 9:30 while on Forex. Yeah, I would say get out of Forex. I have a buddy who works at a hedge fund that trades Forex and a little bit of insider information, and it's not good to trade. Leave that to the institutions, you know? Just right now, your goal, anybody that's in their second year, your goal should be to demo trade and journal everything and just adapt to price, you know? I've been in this situation so many times where I now know that price shouldn't take this low, but it could just wick past a bunch of PD arrays, so I shouldn't drag my stop loss too early. That knowledge only comes with trading this type of price action over and over and over again. So it's not a matter of how many ICT videos you watch. It's a matter of just your experience in the markets. That comes with time, dude. But I'm not where I want to be. I want to make millions in the markets. I'm not doing that right now. That's good. Shout out. Should always be journaling. Everybody journals. Every profitable trader you know journals. If they don't, they're a liar. Very boring price action, man. I'm just like sitting here doing nothing. For entries, yeah, I wait for macro time frames. Like, if you notice here, when we traded into the entry, it was 950, which is the 950 to 1010 macro when we traded into the order block. That's why I put my position in there. Now, I also wait for times to take liquidity. If you notice here, the reason why I was like, oh, we can reverse here because price is made rough is because at 9:30 we took sell side liquidity, not at 9:29 and not at 9:40. So we have the drawn liquidity at a set time, and we have the entry into the PD array at a set time. Time matters completely. You really got to have time in the factor. Do you have doubts sometimes in your early stages? Like basically, oh, I always have doubts. I don't have doubts on my end goal. I know I'm gonna be successful, but just recently I was talking to myself, and the thing about my position right now is I have an opportunity. I network, right? I have good connections. I have an opportunity to get like a sales job that I can, in the next 5 years, I could scale up to maybe a $200,000-$300,000 salary. But I'm choosing not to take it because if I do, I won't have time to trade, and I want to trade. So I had some doubt, sometimes when I get a losing trade or I might blow an account, I say to myself, you know what, should I just shelve trading and go take a safer route and go into sales and in 5 years guarantee myself a nice decent salary? Or should I just continue to do this and with the hope that eventually it's going to work out? So Gladiator, macro time frames are times in days, the last 10 minutes to the first 10 minutes of every hour, where price is likely to trade into something, take liquidity, or tell you a story. So you pay attention to those time frames, those time slots, and see is price doing anything. For example, today at 9:50, we traded into the order block that was formed after displacing above the high after taking the low at 9:30 at 9:50. Traded into it at 9:50 macro. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Gladiator. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's easy to get caught up into a tunnel vision thought of like, oh, is it not working anymore? Like, I'm profitable. Like, I've made money. Yes, I've lost weight, but there's always thoughts in my mind like, oh, am I gonna get my weight back? Oh, am I gonna just start losing and those profit payouts were just a fluke? Did I lose my touch? The answer is no, but you can get easily influenced, especially in trading. Do I trade PM session? No, I don't. I like to keep my analysis strictly on 9:30 Judas. Well, Gladiator, aren't you like allowed to have PM classes in college, or is there no option? That's another reason I didn't go to college. I actually just graduated high school in July. And everybody my age is now going off to college, posting on their social medias, their new dorm rooms and their parties, and I'm just chilling here, streaming NQ. Right now, it's Monday, so right now people are in classes, messing around in their dorms, and I'm here streaming some NQ longs, which is taking forever. Oh, you're from the UK? Okay. So I'm from Toronto, Canada, so it might be a little different here. I need to check if I have a meeting at 11. I usually have meetings at 11. I hope I don't, because price is taking longer than usual. But today 9:30 didn't manipulate. It did. 9:30 manipulated lower and took sell side here. We're here. 9:30. 9:30 to 9:45 is kind of the manipulation time frame that I pay attention to. And from 9:30 open to 9:33, we went and took sell side liquidity here. And then price was made rough after taking sell side liquidity. It tapped into the new week opening gap. Are you in any positions? I'm in a long right now. Stop loss down here. Long. I've been in a long since 9:50. Almost been an hour. Just chip chop it away. Chip chopping away. Yeah, we had 9:30 Judas swing. That's my model. The thing that made me money and the thing that literally like shot me to the next level in trading is I stopped just looking for entries and drawn liquidities at any time. I only take a trade after 9:30. Only. And I don't trade the PM session. Just because I see a setup doesn't mean I take it. I wait for time. And ever since I did that, my setup started repeating a lot more. No, you don't wish you traded AM session today, Gladiator. Look at this shit. I don't think anybody wants to be trading this. I'm just in a position. That's why I'm still here. If I wasn't in a position, this stream would have been cut off time ago. Like, if I missed this position, I would not have entered back into it on any of these. PM session is going to be very clean though, gladiators. So pay attention because when AM session consolidates, PM session tends to be very clean. My setup is not the 2022 model. Setup's off of an order block. I don't just trade a strict model. My model is time. My model is wait for 9:30. I just wait for a draw on liquidity and then a respect on a PD array at a set time, and that's it. I only look for setups from like 9:30 to 10:30. If it gets to 11 o'clock and I still haven't gotten a setup, I'm off the charts, to be honest. Trading back into the order block for the millionth time. Maybe. We haven't actually yet. I enter on fair value gaps. I enter on order blocks, breaker blocks. I enter on, yeah, that's it. Just order blocks, fair value gaps, and breakers. That's what I enter on. I don't do turtle soup. And I don't enter on like higher time frame PD rates. I don't enter on rejection blocks. Oh, and inversion fair value gaps I like. Probably gonna get stopped out here. For me, I wait for the price to come into a higher time frame POI. Yeah, that's yeah. Everybody should wait for a higher time frame POI or draw on liquidity than a 2022 entry. We possibly could go way lower, Bonjo, very likely. You know, I think that is a draw on liquidity, but just because of how close we are to this buy side, like, before I want to look for shorts down here, I just want to see price go like that. But I could be wrong. Like that hourly inversion is getting respected again and again and again. Price looks like it's switching to bearish order flow. All right, am I going to keep streaming? Today, no. Once I get out of this position, I'm done. But for the week and the month, yeah, most likely. "15-year-old trader trading since I've got plenty of time for mistakes." Oh yeah, I started trading when I was 15. I only got profitable when I was 18. So it takes time. Takes time. But you got room to lose money, man. Like, you go broke, guess what? You can go get a job. We have an advantage as young kids trading. We have a massive advantage. And that's, we don't have bills to pay. We don't have kids to take care of. You know, we can just continue to trade. You blow an account, get back up. Trading is just like you're getting slapped in the face a bunch of times, and you just got to keep going. No, like in general, are you going to start doing streams? Yeah. I've been streaming past 4 sessions in a row. I'm going to try to continue to stream. I actually like streaming. The reason why I took a break is because I was streaming before I was profitable, and I was like, it was really hard. Then I got profitable. Then I got payouts, a bunch of payouts. And I was like, all right, I found my niche, so I can stream, you know? Also, I don't have anything to prove, you know? I get 2 losing trades in a row. Somebody calls me a bad trader. I'm just going to throw the profitable card on them, you know? Now I'm not scared of losing a trade on stream. The word profitable means like you made your money back from trading. For example, if I spent $4,000 on funded accounts, I got $5,000 in payouts, and now I'm profitable. Well, if you were doing well when trading less and only taking 8+ setups, why'd you stop? You know, I'm going to close my position here. Wait. I'm waiting, actually. I want to see what price does here. Oh, good thing I didn't close right away. Good thing I didn't close right away. Wow. Okay, I'm actually very bullish now that we just disrespected that Sibi in that order block. I'm actually like, sit on my hands. Tanya, you're shorting, eh? Well, let's see. Let's see who's the better trader. I'm kidding. But let's see who has the right trade. Tanya's shorting. I'm long. Been long since 9:50. My trade is at the my entries on the not inversion fair value gap, the volume imbalance and the order block that we've been in for the past hour. But let's see, Tanya. Let's see. $8:30 news are the best type of days because that's manipulation, and 9:30 quick little wick and you enter in on that, and yeah. But let's see it, Tanya. Did she get stopped out? Was her stop loss on that high? She got stopped out. Oh. Hey, I'm sure she has a bunch of wins in her sleeve, so that loss doesn't mean anything. That loss means nothing to her. I know she has like 20 previous wins that she's managing her losses on. I swear, I was watching her streams and she has like some sort of manager or like some friend that she talks on the phone, and he's like, don't overtrade. And then she has like an alarm on her phone that says 10 a.m. mental check or something. I love it. I absolutely love it. But today, Ben took the hands, Tanya. Today, Ben took the win. Now, can we actually go to my first take profit, or are we just going to sit here and do absolutely nothing? I got to go at 11. Like, I got to leave. So I don't want to have my trade be in play and just leave my computer. Now you switch it after I blew 3 to 4 challenges. I switched to trade 4x free trials. Yeah, so just continue to trade free trials, Sharo. Continue to demo trade, and your niche will come. Your edge will, and the markets will come. Tanya, she fell for the 1 minute setups without the higher time frame draw. Today's real choppy, stopped out on a short trading micro. So everybody took a short here, eh? Hey, Bonjo, as long as you manage your risk, you won the day. Everyone took a short on that fair value gap. All the smart money traders took a short of that fair value. I mean, I'm a smart money trader, but that's why just higher time frame bias is just so important. You know, there's 2 higher time frame draws on liquidity. What are we most likely going to get here? Obviously this high, right? So just relax, you know, sit on your hands. Don't try to force an entry in this choppy mess, you know? I'm going to make a sick tweet. I'm going to go to Tanya's live stream and see, all right, I'm in short. And I'm going to say, Tanya's in long. Just wait, guys. Just wait for tonight. Can we actually move higher, though? Like, I'm actually getting so bored of this price action. I've been in this trade for so long, and we haven't taken that high. Like, I haven't even gotten a partial off. I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Do nothing. See, I almost took that short. Like, you heard me guys say, all right, I'm probably going to close here. And then I was like, you know what? Wait. And then it just continued up higher. But yeah, guys, I'm 2 subscribers away from 400 subscribers. So if you're watching this stream and you aren't subscribed, please drop us a follow. No, I did not just eat 1 meal a day. I do not believe that. That's just starving yourself. You can't gain muscle that way. I went on a calorie deficit. I lost 110 pounds. I just like ate healthy food. I stopped eating unhealthy food, and I tracked my calories. That's pretty much it. You know, I worked out every single day. Every single day I went to the gym. I didn't miss a day in like a year and a half. Hey, 401 subscribers. Let's go. Thank you guys. 401 subscribers. Let's go. Soon. I'm catching up to you, Tanya. I hope. Tanya or Tanya? I don't know. I need to ask her. Okay, so we got this order block here. Price should act as institutional order flow. I like to draw my fib on order blocks just to see how price is respecting the upper and lower quadrants. Shit. Oh no, guys, I gotta go in 5 minutes. Shit. Oh boys. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Looks like we might close this position a little early or drag my stop loss to break even, which could harm us. Which could very much harm us, but you got to do what you got to do, you know? Can we just displace up higher so I can drag my stop loss to break even and just, you know, there's my draw. Hold on, I need to go ask my mom something. Give me a second, guys. Watch price. Hey, what are your predictions when I come back? It'll be 30 seconds. I say we're going to shoot up higher. Give me a second, y'all. I'm back. I need to be somewhere at 11. It's 5 minutes away. So if market makers, if you're watching this, okay, look how price is respecting consequent mean threshold order block. It's not bodying below it. Could right now, but I gotta be somewhere at 11. It's 5 minutes away. So guys, we got 5 minutes left in the stream. Let's hope I'm in a decent position to where I can either close it with a 1 RR win. I'm dragging my stop loss up to here. Yeah, can some of you guys just take control of my accounts right now? It's just a pet peeve of mine, you know? I didn't think price was going to take this long. I'm not going to go yet. I'm not going to go yet, guys. We got 4 minutes. I also want to see price displace above this high before I go, but... Well, today was a successful day, you know. We faded Tanya. We hit 400 subscribers. They said they will dump it. Sharo, you praying on my downfall? Come on. Hey man, this price is just disgusting. I hope price takes my TP too, but it's not looking too promising. Okay, we're in the 3-minute bisty here. We're in the 1050 macro. Been in this trade for time, for ages. can we just shoot higher? I have a feeling like by the time I leave, 1 minute after I end stream, it's just gonna rip. It's just gonna rip higher. I'm not even properly dressed, but I'm just gonna go. Anyways. To my meeting. Is this it? Are we gonna rip higher with the last minute that I'm gonna be on stream? Did the market makers hear my call for help? Are they like, Ben has to go, pump the prices, go take buy side liquidity, guys? Ben has to leave. I'm tired. No shot, bro. In the last minute until I have to leave, price is pushing. Okay, so I'm gonna drag my take profit to Asian highs just because on the sole purpose of how like disgusting price action is. That's not Asian highs. That's Asian highs. Okay. Take profit is Asian highs. Stop loss is drag to break even. Winning day today, guys. Winning day today. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you for stopping by. Let me know on Twitter if, like, tweet at me and say, Ben, your take profit got smacked. Ben, you got stopped out. And let me know if this position won or lost. Looks like it might lose here. Uh-oh. I have a question. What if you would not trade live with TopStep? Would they not allow you to trade in demo environments? Well, I trade live on TopStep. But I don't know. I trade with TopStep accounts. I don't know if you can open up a demo trade on it or not. It's a good question. I don't think they do. I think you can just paper trade on TradingView. I think that's just what you need to do. And then you can see your executions. But yeah, all right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching the stream. I'll be streaming tomorrow morning as well. And I think tomorrow morning. I haven't checked the Forex calendar. But yeah, I have to leave, so sorry. You know, it's a winning trade already. Sorry I'm not here to manage the win. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow or in another stream, and